Hey, morning. Well, afternoon actually. I just woke up. I slept in again. Was out drinking last night. My drinking levels are like just through the roof at the moment. I'm just tearing the roof off the mother sucker. And yeah, just drinking hard, boozing, and I went downstairs and the house is a mess. Looks like a farmyard. It's just mess everywhere, and it's mainly Marcus. And I think now we've been living together a while, so I think now is the time that I can have a bit of a chit chat with him about it, and I think we're okay with that. And I noticed he's downstairs now watching TV, so I'm gonna go and have a chit chat with him about it. I don't think it's fair, there was another big turd floating in the toilet this morning, so it was probably him. Hey Marcus. Hey, watching the game?
Yeah, watching the game, dude.
Soccer game?
Yeah, football.
Cool. You mind if I just hang with you? Oh. So, yeah, basically, I wanted to have a little chit chat with you. Is that okay? About the house and everything, because we've been living together now for like about over a year, in fact, and I think now we're kind of at the stage where it's okay for me to speak my mind about a few things, like, for example, you're pretty messy. Can I just turn the volume down? Sorry, I want to concentrate on what I'm saying to you and the noise of the crowd. You're pretty messy. I mean, you leave stuff around the place, food items, clothes, little bits of mess, little pockets of mess around the house. I mean, would you say that's a fair assessment of?
Well, not necessarily, but carry on. Finish what you're going to say.
Well, it's the other thing that's kind of personal. It's when you take a shit, it rarely flushes away fully. And when I go in there, there's a lot of feces kind of hanging around, and
Are you sure that's mine? Shit.
well, it kind of I'm kind of getting used to your flavor, if you like. I can smell when it's you.
So what are you trying to say?
I guess I'm just trying to say that maybe you could.
Would you want me to flush twice every time with shit? Is that what you're saying?
Well, in the interest of climate change and saving
Climate change?
water, I'd say don't flush twice, because that's it's a waste of
Why are you
water.
filming with this? Well, what's this? Was this some sort of evidence or something?
No,
What's
no,
going
no.
on here, mate?
Well, no, I'm just I like to film my conversations with
Yeah.
people, but just so I when I go back home, I'll have a record of my
For your
stay
wife.
here, and well, yeah, I'll show my wife, this is where I live. This was one of my housemates, Marcus, and
So you're telling your wife that I leave loads of shit in the toilet bowl? Is that what you said?
well, it's other things. I'll probably just fast forward past this bit. So one thing I will say is you're very generous with your dope. I mean, I don't have a lot of funds, but there's always, like, here, look, there's a little doobie right here. You don't mind if I just have a piece of this? And
Go ahead.
actually, can I maybe roll a fresh one?
Well, a fresh one.
Roll a fresh.
Well, that's not enough
Doobie?
for you then. You want a fresh one, do you?
Well, maybe. I mean, can I do that?
You rolled. I've never actually seen you with your own weed. I mean, you rolled a few of mine.
Well, I don't know any dealers. I don't have any weed guys here.
Don't know any dealers.
No.
Well, actually, now that I spoke pretty much the last one, I'm going to go out and school. Pretty much.
You're going to see
Yeah, well, I was.
your dealer. Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to go now. I was going to,
you're taking a car there?
Yeah, I drive.
Okay. So yeah, pretty cool. Your man lives, nearby.
Yeah, it's handy. It's handy.
Handy drug deals.
Yeah, it makes it easier, innit? Convenient.
It kind of makes me feel a little uneasy, if I'm honest.
What do you mean?
We're just like, we're hanging around in this like kind of dangerous area of East London. Just sitting here in a car, it must look like we're a couple of cops, on a stakeout.
Nah, I don't think so, mate.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't have any donuts. Or
Nah, it's quite normal. Well, it's normal. We could be doing anything. Could be waiting for anyone. It's alright, man. You always get that little paranoid feeling anyway before you. Have you scored before? You scored before?
Oh yeah, I've been back in the States. I used to score
all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and meet this guy, yeah, when he comes. But so you just wait in the car and stuff, yeah.
I'll just wait. I'll just wait here, when you go.
And don't film either.
Don't. Okay.
Don't put that. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, when he gets here, I'll shut it off then.
Yeah. You actually gonna shut it off, or are you just gonna say you're gonna shut it off?
No, I will. No, I will. I will. I was in a bar last night, and this guy told me this thing called a Dutch rudder. You heard of this?
Dutch rudder.
A Dutch rudder.
Nah.
It's where basically like you're jerking off, and somebody puts their arm around you and like takes a hold of your hand, which is already on your dick, and they basically wank you. But they're not actually touching your dick. They're just holding like your hand on your dick. And yeah, that's a Dutch rudder.
Where did you hear this again? Some guy in a bar?
The guy in a bar, yeah.
What? You one of your mates or something?
No, I thought, I just met him last night,
He's telling you about this Dutch rudder? Well, has he done it all?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, he seemed to know a lot about this kind of thing, so... Oh yeah, and the pink sock. Have you heard of this? I mean, pink sock is like common among like prisoners, where basically they've just been ass fucked in the shower so many times that their rectum is like prolapsed and just kind of fallen out of their ass, and it's pink, and it looks a bit like a sock, a pink sock.
Did the same guy tell you that?
Same guy.
I ain't being funny, yeah, but you don't have to tell me what this guy tells you, because this guy sounds sick.
Okay, well,
what kind of bar are you frequenting these days?
I'm just trying to, make conversation, so...
Strange kind of conversation. Where? That's him there. Turn it off, yeah?
Oh, okay. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Where?
Huh? You gonna go meet him?
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay, yeah, I will, yeah. Okay, so he's gone to meet the dealer. Yeah, I kind of feel, like I said, uneasy about this whole thing. Hanging around in dangerous area of East London, waiting to pick up drugs. What the fuck is... What the hell?